Hi, in this video I want to tell you why you should invest in Metaverse if you are a software development company or consulting company, why Metaverse matters and where it's going in the future, especially if your services are around artificial intelligence and machine learning. So this is our Excusa and this is my AI-powered business channel on YouTube. Probably you already know what is a metaverse because Mark Zuckerberg announced that metaverse is going to be a next huge step for Facebook. For those who might not be familiar with the metaverse, think about this like virtual reality, but with the easy access. Today we need to put a helmet on or goggles on and kind of like enter the metaverse, the virtual reality, which is kind of painful. You need to plan it and you have to find a time frame when you want to experience virtual reality. For instance, you invite your friends over a dinner, and after a dinner you might say, hey, let's go, let's put on the Oculus on and let's play a game in the virtual reality. In fact, the metaverse is going to be a lot of easier. We are going to have a device on our head or our ears or our body that will immediately, instantly transform you into the metaverse. The best example we can imagine today would be goggles or sunglasses or anything that we already are familiar with. But this device are going to have a second option, like the option which will take you to metaverse without the special effort. If I have my goggles on or I have my headphones, those devices can take me to the virtual world instantly. That's metaverse. So let's imagine you are sitting in your office in front of the computer. It's just a regular day, business as casual, and suddenly you just join the virtual meeting where people from Singapore, Poland, Germany, United States, and Mexico collaborate around the one table. You don't need to put any glasses on, any helmet on, and you don't need to have anything in your hand. And you just enter that because your camera in your laptop or your camera in your office can take you there. So that's what the metaverse is going to be, and that's what Facebook is trying to bring to reality. And why it matters? It matters because that's the new world without any rules. That means it's kind of similar, I like to talk about that, like the gold rush. When people came to the United States before the gold rush, they actually set up a lot of rules. The rules of property, the rules of mining, the lawyers and judges were kind of setting up the law system, but everybody came to get rich. And we know about companies like Wells Fargo or Levi's that were actually born during a gold rush time. So Metaverse is something like that. And today, we can think about some elements of Metaverse already existing, like the platform for Roblox platform for kids, the game platform for kids Roblox. You can already buy avatars, you can buy Air Jordan shoes, you can buy Dallas Cowboys, Los Angeles Rams, whatever team you think about, t-shirts, and wear them on. This way you become unique, you become distinguished, you become your own style. But it's flat. It's not 3D, and to enter that world, you need to open a game and just get there. But Metaverse is going to be different. Sitting here in front of this camera, I can instantly enter the Metaverse wearing something different there than here. So for instance, right here, I'm dressed like that, but with my headphones or goggles, I'll be able to join the basketball game on a concert or watching movies or collaborating with people from my company. And then I will be dressed there differently. I will be wearing, for instance, Air Jordan style things when I'm playing basketball right there, or I will be just wearing a suit and a tie, or I will not have a baseball cap right there, because that's it's going to be my second life in the metaverse. So, and why your company should consider this? There are several elements. Everything in metaverse is going to be automated. Facebook announced today that they have one AI model that can actually read voice, images, and text. So imagine that you are talking in a metaverse, or you are showing a video in a metaverse, in virtual reality, or you are actually working on a document. Today, for instance, if you're working on a document, you need to have a Grammarly that is checking your language skill, the grammar, or you need to fire software. In Metaverse, checking will be instantly. So for instance, when you will be talking, your voice will be recognized instantly. You don't have to say, hey, voice assistant, understand my voice. It will be going instantly right there. And that requires a lot of knowledge, how to set it up, how to prepare that, build a specific software for Metaverse. And that's one reason your company, as a software development company or consulting company, should start studying Metaverse. The second reason for being involved in Metaverse today is that there are different rules right there that influence the infrastructure. Today, if you want to write artificial intelligence model or automate the process, you just pick up the software and you buy, for instance, an Amazon AWS, Amazon Web Services access, and you fire it up. You just buy it and you start working. In Metaverse, it's going to be transparent. You will just enter that world and everything will be already there, customized to give you a best personalization experience, and the infrastructure is going to be transparent. But to make that transparent infrastructure available, companies need to prepare the strategy, like data modernization, like cloud computing, like security, like privacy, bias-free algorithms. That requires so much knowledge, and this is great for consulting companies. The third thing is, in Metaverse, everything will be natively automated. So for instance, today, if you want to process the invoice, that invoice sometimes is in a paper, and then it needs to be scanned. Even if that invoice is paperless, and it still comes to your email, you need to send it somewhere. In Metaverse, because it's based on artificial intelligence and automation, as long as the document shows up, it's going to be understand automatically, and the text is going to be extracted, the elements can be moved. That requires a lot of computing power. That's why quantum computing is such a big thing for Metaverse. That's why Intel is building a chip for Metaverse. That's why other companies are building a special designed chips for Metaverse that will be processing data from 15 to 30% index faster than it's today. So this requires a lot of knowledge, and those companies that are working with infrastructure, like Big Four companies or IBM or others, that are going to develop a special consulting units. And who is going to enter Metaverse? We mostly think about companies like Call of Duty, not the company, that's a game, but companies that produce games, that produce entertainment, that are about gaming, playing, socializing. And that's obviously true, but this is only a peak of the iceberg. If you think about Microsoft Teams is already developing and launching a tool for handling the meetings around the virtual table. Today we have a flat screen. Soon we can move ourselves to Metaverse and be in 3D, and that's actually happening already. You can feel about another company that it's called Sensor. Sensor is using VR experience you can share with others. So let's say you go to the online course and you are learning right there. You are sitting with people in the 3D classroom, and you can actually take that experience and merge it with another classroom. So you can have one classroom with a whole bunch of different courses on the wall. You will be just turning your head towards the specific course, and that will be listening, and that sounds will be going to you, and you will not hear the other one. So that's already happening. The companies are already doing this. Nike, the shoe manufacturer, the big brand, they already acquired NFT company just to produce a whole bunch of digital goods, digital shoes, digital t-shirts, digital sneakers, hoodies, and everything like that. So they are not doing this for fun. They're doing that because we will enter the Nike Metaverse store. And imagine that today you can't take the shoe and put it on your foot because it's a blend of offline and online, 3D and 2D. In Metaverse, you will be a whole human being right there, and you will be actually able to try those things on and see yourself in 3D reality, high resolution, 5G powered, with a lot of automation and artificial intelligence. So how artificial intelligence is helping Nike already? Imagine you are an avatar and you are trying black and white Nike shoes, and algorithm can actually say to you, hey, forget about black and white. I'm reading your skin tone, your face shape, your body shape, and the way you dress, and I think that yellow with blue is something for you. Today, you need to ask for this input. In Metaverse, you will get that input automatically. This is why software development companies and consulting companies are such huge expected partners for companies like Facebook, IBM, Google, Nike, Walmart, Target, and logistic companies and manufacturing companies, because those companies cannot develop Metaverse by themselves. And the great analogy is automotive companies. Why Mercedes-Benz is investing in LiDAR manufacturer, or why BMW is partnering with startups in the navigation space. Because that companies, Mercedes, BMW, and others, cannot build these modern technologies by themselves. Metaverse, it's not a technology, it's a whole world that is a perfect blend of many different technologies, infrastructure, and processes. To be present right there, these automotive companies and other companies, they need to even build a more complex environment of partners and contributors and consultants. So this is a huge chance for your company, for your software development company, and for your consulting company. And I think you should explore that options for your future growth. Thank you for being here. If you like this video, just give the thumb up, share it with your friends. It's always great to learn together, so please comment as well. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.